Did you know in the movie Captain America the First Avenger, in order to create the skinny Steve look with Chris Evans, they actually had to do tons of special effects and shoot the same scene several times? In order to make young skinny Steve Rogers, most of the shots were actually done by an LA company called Lola that specializes in digital plastic surgery. In order to make young skinny Steve Rogers, most of the shots were actually done by an LA company called Lola that specializes in digital plastic surgery. They shot each skinny Steve scene at least 4 times. Once was a normal scene with Chris Evans and all the fellow actors and actresses in the scene. Another was with Chris Evans doing the same exact scene in front of a green screen alone. This is so that his element could be reduced digitally. They then shot with everyone in the scene except for Chris Evans, and this ensured that the shrunken Steve could be reinserted into the scene. And lastly, they used a body double mimicking Evans' actions when the other actors and actresses were talking for his back scenes. When Evans had to interact with other characters in the scene, it became even more challenging because they had to make sure that he was smaller than the other actors and actresses. They either tried to lower him or put apple boxes and other techniques to make the other actors and actresses taller than him. For close-ups, Evans' fellow actors actually had to look at his chin while talking and not into his eyes in order to mimic where he would be if he was skinny Steve and a lot smaller. To get the correct eye line for Evans, he had to look at the top of the actors' heads instead of their eyes. The last effects that they had to do was in some scenes they had to digitally put Evans' face onto the body double, and this just goes to show you how much work really went into creating skinny Steve for the Captain America movie.